Hi everyone, just thought I'd do another video and show you what I've been up to in January. But first I'd like to do a couple of shout outs. Crochet Rocks is doing a birthday giveaway. Crystal the Yarny Chicken, she needs some more family. Marsh Knitting 101 has a giveaway. And let's have a look. Miguel from Who Knows. I think he's got to his 500, but no harm in getting a few extra. Mark Muller, friend of mine in Canada. He does poetry, and I've got his book here. And it's backwards, I know it's backwards, but I couldn't get my laptop set up, so I'm having to revert to my phone. So I'll have to sort my camera out for that. Martin from Knit365 blog. I love his videos. He is amazing with his knitting. He's a knitter who can crochet. That's what he always says. And I've been following him for the last 6 months, and he does a lot of amazing work. Ashley, Mobs, Cookery and Crochet. Ladybird, Lisa, she's got a 2K video this year, starting now until somewhere around July. She needs to get people up to 2K. She's going to give away some money. So I'm not going to go into any more detail about that. It's up to you to find her video, her 2K video, and find out for yourself. Get entering. Inherited Stitches, I'm not sure whether she's got to 500 yet, but no harm in getting some more family. Kim's Crochet and Knits, she's not been well lately, but she's on the mend, I hope. So take care, Lisa. Kim. Got Lisa on the run. Connie, Just Another Stitch, she's got a giveaway going. I think there's only about 2 weeks left, about 20th of February, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's all my shout outs for now. Oh, one last person, Billy, the Crafty Floridian. She's an amazing crafter. It's her birthday next week, so if anybody would like to join her family and wish her a happy birthday, tell her you came from me. Right, now then, so I've got an old UFO which I've decided to pick up on this year, and I've done my next colourway on this blanket. It's a Mystery Afghan Cal. And we got a new pattern each month, and it's paid for. But I've kept all my patterns in my folder, so I can go back to it anytime. So what I've done up to now, this is what I've done. Oops. Oh. So that is January's, stretch it out for you. That is January's pattern. So this is from, have I got it the right way around? Yes, I have. This is what I finished off in 2019 before I got stopped and did other things. So that's one of them. That's another one. So that would have been March 2019. It's February and January. So this month I'm going to carry on with the rest of the blanket, I am using Hobbycraft's WI wool. Now I know it's going to be backwards, but you can see some detail. This is my next colourway for February. Don't you like them colours? And it is nice and soft. It's cotton. It's each one is 100 grams. It's Aran actually, so it's a bit thicker than double knit. On here you'll get 160 meters, 85% cotton, 15% polyester, and this is called light pink. This one is called light blue. So this one is lot 1724 if you're interested, or lot 2059 for this one. It's recommended you use a 5mm hook, and what am I using? I'm using a 5. Or USA 9. Yeah, you can wash it, mild wash, 40 degrees. So that is what I'm going to use next month, this month. So that's that one. I have some FOs from last month. And these was part of a sock club also in 2019. And this was by Duet by Joe Shaw in 4-ply, and very easy to do, very easy to do. Oh no, that's not that one, is it? No, that is that one. That is what I did finish in 2019. This one is Miller's Choice. Also, it's a sock club from the Good Yarn Co in Cleethorpes, which is just over the border from me. And what's out of those 2 socks? So there's my 2 socks. I've got that much wool left. I think I can make another pair of socks out of those. I'm not sure. But yeah, Miller's Choice is this one. And I think it's Felt Fusion. I think. So I finished them in January. The other ones I did 2019. Now, the first hat I did for this year, I started it on New Year's Eve, and you've already seen it in a previous video. It's a baby hat. You've seen it on my model. It was made with Aldi wool, as I've said in my previous video. I made an adult one, which I tried on, and then the leftover wool, I had this. And I don't have the Aldi details because there was no label when I bought it. The next hat I made, which is to do with the calendar cal for this year, was this one. This is Hobby reflective wool, but it's called Sparkle, I think. I'll put the details anyway at the end of this video, but it's a half and half hat. So it's half pearl, half knit. And that's the finish. Try it on for you so you can see. It's a lovely hat. There you go, so it's half and half. I think it's called Barley Beanie, and you can get it from Ravelry. And I don't have... I've got it in my hobby bag, so right. The next one I made, which I don't think I've showed before, is this one. Do you think? Now this is the one that you drop one stitch 4 rows down, and when you knit into the 5th one. Wrap your needle around, wrap your wool around the needle and pull it through, and it makes that. This is the Bauble beanie or bubble hat, and I think this was also on Ravelry. And what I did, I can show you this. I used these are 100g balls. This one didn't have a label because it's out of my stash, but it's double knit. This one has got a label, Drifter, and I was lucky that the variegated in here did alternate rows, so that just happened to work out okay for me. So, and I love that hat. I've been wearing it every time I've gone out. And so Drifter, it's the shade is Shrimp 1380. It's a King Curl, and originally it came from Skipton, but I'm not sure where I got it from. I might have bought it in a charity shop, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you can see that, where am I? See that pattern there? That's what you're supposed to, what it looks like if you did make a baby jumper. And it recommends 40° machine wash, 4mm needle, which I did use, or your West 6. So that was that one. I love that hat. The next finished object for January is this one. This is a random wool, which I'll find you a better label. Doesn't actually say. I got all these from a charity shop. That's how much I paid for each one. 50p. 50p per ball, and I got 5 of them. It is 70% acrylic, 30% wool, non-standardised, and there is absolutely no wash details on it, but it is a random thickness. If you can see this one and this one, if I put them both together, they are different thicknesses, but I just love the random colours in there. Greens, oranges, pinks, blues, yellows. Such a lot of lovely colour. But of course there's no, peel back that label. Each ball was 50g. That's all I've got, and I got a British Standard label on it, but it doesn't say where it's come from. But you know, for a hat, which is either going to be for me or for the homeless, I don't think I'll be wearing that one. I think I'll give that to the homeless. So that's 4 hats I've made in January. Did anybody see one of my videos? If not, please go back and watch it. I think I mentioned that I was going to do an Anne and Carlos Bauble, their 2020 Bauble thing, what they had out December 2020. It was supposed to be make one a day, but I didn't see the video for it till last year. So I made one of their baubles, but because I used a slightly larger needle, it's too big for a bauble. So I've made it into a pincushion. And this pattern is, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's supposed to be vine leaves. And again, I used wool out of my own stash. Now this is more of a, it's not coming up the same. It's not that blue. It's definitely not that blue. It's a darker sea blue, like a taupe. No, not a taupe. Taupe is brown, isn't it? It's, yeah. I'll have to see what that colour is. But it's not that colour. It's a darker blue. It's like heading towards green. But yeah, that's the wrong colour on the screen. I've got my natural light on, but yeah, there we go. So that's what I've done. So in February, I've started, I have to be careful with this one, I haven't put any ends on. I've started the February sock. Now that other sock that I showed you was part of the sock challenge. I did mention it in an earlier video. So this is what I'm currently making. So that's how far I've got up to now. So what I've done is I've used these colours, to from the kit from the 2019 Sock Club, but the cuff and part of the heel, and then when I get to the toe, that is my own wool. And the colourway for this, again, there's not a lot of detail, but the yarn is merino. See, that's all I get. But it is from the Yorkshire Dale. It's Yorkshire Dale yarn. homespunwonders.etsy.com if you want to have a look. It's 4-ply. It's 400 meters by 100 gram balls. This is one that I'm not going to use because this is the one that would have been for the cuff, the heel and the toe. So this is how it's come. These are 20 gram balls each, so you get 100 grams altogether, so you get 5 colours. And so far I've got that one, that one, that one, and I've left the other blue in there because I've split that one into half. So I'm using a stitch marker to keep them together. So yeah, it's going well. But this, it just says hand wash separately, dry flat, some colour bleeding, may care. But so that's nearly finished. I've only got an inch of the foot to do, and then I'm doing the toes, and then that one's done. But another project has come up this month, so I'll show you this because this is a new whip. Let's have a look, start from the beginning. The first one is not too brilliant, but let's see if you can guess what I'm doing. So, there's that one, excuse me, needle. There's that one. There is this one. That one. The first two I have done the ends, but I haven't done the ends for these yet. That one. And this is backwards, so it's not obviously going to look the right way for you. And then this one. So what do you think I'm doing? This is going to be a window display. and everybody's drawing theirs. Well, the locals. This is just a local thing, just like I did a couple of years ago. Brighten the window up. As you can see behind me, that poster just there, that was for, I've forgotten his name now. Phil. That was for Phil. He died last spring, and at the time we was doing a helping hands video, so you can see some hands, and we could write whatever messages we wanted to. It was to thank, like, all the workers, whether it was the bin men, postal service, nurses, doctors, carers, you name it. We could thank whoever we wanted and stick them in our windows or hang them on railings. We even did a big event in our local park. We strung them up everywhere on the trees, railings, and they stayed up for about a month. And if you wanted, you could do a window display, and behind there I've got thank you Phil and Snowy. The Snowy is his dog, just there. And I just thought I'd commemorate Phil, because he was such a great lollipop man. And his wife really appreciated it. Everybody did a trail, and loads of people loved it. They thought it was super that I put his picture. And there is another picture of him at the top of our street. Got a local guy who's painted a wall of people from our town, singers, and the owner of the shop wanted it doing, and Phil and Snowy. It's a photograph of what I took of Snowy, and he's painted that onto the wall. So, and I've took photos, and if I can, I might even be able to put one on the end of this video, depending on how technical it is. So yeah, I will give that a try. Now then, that's done. I would like to show you some acquisitions and some Happy Mail. So finally I got my win just over a week ago from Australia, and Mary, I won one of her lives. She sent me this Abbey Road yarn, what I won. It's 100 grams. It's called Wool to be Wild, made in Italy. It's 52% merino, 48% acrylic. Then I'll just have to mow them down a bit. It's recommending 6mm needle or hook size. And yeah, squish, squish, squish. That is lovely. And she's popped it in this bag. And Mary Dimitru from Wow Crochet Designs. She's on Facebook, she's on YouTube, and she's on Instagram. Go check her out. She does lots and lots of giveaways. She's got a crazy game wheel, and you have to be in there early to get your name on the game wheel. And that's how I won my wall. It landed on my name. So, thank you, Mary. Been meaning to do a video for her. And that's separate. I bought some Knit Pro short needles. I bought a 4mm and a 5mm. Well, the 4mm is on a hook in there, on a cable. And this is from Hobie. So yeah, these are about that much shorter than my regular needles, and these are ideal for doing hats and socks. And at the same time, I bought some Happy Feet from Hobie, Happy Toes, it's called. It's made in Turkey. It is 75% wool, 25% polyamide. This is a 50-gram ball. I just bought one so I could add my own plain colour again to the cuff, heel and socks. It's recommending in the US to use a 2 to a 4 needle. This is classed as number 1 superfine, or a 2mm hook. In English it's 2.5 to 3.5, 218 yards, and you can machine wash it at 30 degrees. And I just think that's lovely colours. So that's an acquisition with, I decided to buy my own pins. Save me borrowing my mum's every time I want to pin. If you can see it, I made a shawl in December and forgot my term for it, but when you pin it out, stretch it. Say, Mum, can I borrow some pins? And next, I've been buying loads of yarn this year. I'm not supposed to, but when you see a colour you haven't got. So I bought this in a charity shop. This was 99p, and I thought it'd be handy for sticking a ball of wool in. So I went to Wilko's and got a chainette yarn. This is super squishy. It's it's 100 grams. It's recommending 3.25 hook or needles, US 3. And this is made in Turkey for Wilko's. It's a British shop. Just called Blue Mix. It's like a denim. It's all different colour blues. It's like a denim. So yeah, machine washable at 30 degrees. It's 100% acrylic. And you can see how much I paid for it. That was in a charity shop. We've got one a couple of streets away, and it's a local charity. It's called Of House, and they care for terminally ill patients, and they have lots of shops around Hull. Don't know if there's any in Yorkshire. And near me, they supply that shop with crafts, lots of different crafts. Took away all the crafts from the main store in the town and just using the one shop, and luckily it's near me so I could just pop in whenever I want, which I don't need to. But anyway, this is from Turkey and it's 100 grams, 100% acrylic, and unless I rip the label I can't read any more into that one. And I'll show you the rest of what I bought. I went to another charity shop in the town centre, paid £2.95, and that's glittery, can you see that? All nice little, I just loved it. 100 grams, made for Woolcraft in Bradford. 215 metres, 100 gram ball, 95% acrylic, 5% lurex. That's a word I haven't heard of in a long time. And machine washable warm. And what's the needle size you need to use? Well, it should be alright because it should be 4mm. It's called Sparkle. Ah, there we are. 4mm 8 UK. That sounds a bit daft because it's double knit, so it should be 4 UK. I went into Poundland and I bought 3 balls of wool. One I can't show you because I'm giving it to my mum to make a hat with, but it was bright red. So yeah, I got a bright red, I got this one, and I got this one because it was 3 for 2. And I fancied using this as sock yarn and this one to go in a hat. I mean, I've got plenty of wool, but I only really wanted one ball. And yeah, so these are Poundland wool, and 50 grams each, £1 a ball, 4mm, and the writing is terrible on these, it really is. This is Pink Rosa, this is Blue Azul, and the other one was red. But yeah, they've got some really tiny writing there, which is quite hard to see. But yeah, it's 100% acrylic. I can just make that out. Now, I got £5 for my birthday from Hobbycraft. If you sign up to Hobbycraft and give them your birthday details, they'll send you £5 every year. So with that, I bought 2 balls of wool. Now this is super squishy, super squishy. Can't wait to use this one. There is a pattern inside this one that only requires 1 ball, and it's for a shawl, this one. But I might make something else with it. 98% acrylic, 2% metallic. It's from Hobbycraft. It's called Pink Grey Mix, and it's dye number 1. And turn around the label. It's 4mm, 6 USA, and you wash it at 30 degrees in the machine. So that's that one, and then that one. I'm sure I've got some more, but I couldn't resist buying them in the sale. This is called Snapdragon. Look at that. And again, super squishy. Karen Simply Soft Speckle. They recommend making a blanket or something in the back of the chair. There's a free pattern with this. Rich Ripple Crochet Afghan. You're supposed to use 8 balls with it, with that pattern. But I just got that as a one-off because that was only on one in the sale. And 5mm needles or hook. In the US it's an 8. It's a number 4 weight yarn. Yeah, I love that one. And I've got this one. It's glitzy pink. Again, charity shop price. This is 100 grams. 4mm, 8 UK. Blue sparkle yarn. Originally, if you know that label, that's an old shop that we used to have, and I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, B&M. Oh yeah, we've still got some B&M, I think. B&M, made in Turkey. Machine washable, 30 degrees, and it's 97% acrylic. It's got a split label, 3% metallic, and that is lovely and squishy. And this is another charity shop by Beanie by Sheena Ann. This must be an old label. It's 50 grams, 100% acrylic, and it must be an old one because it doesn't even give you a needle size. So that's another one. I just fancied that colour. That is not that colour. This is green. And of course, a lot of the charity shop wool doesn't come with a label, but I can tell it's double knit. This one is another one. Look at the colours on that. Zigzag. Squishy. 4-ply, suitable for socks, and that's why I got it. Can't believe I got that for 75p. So, get the label the right way around. This is another King Curl from Skipton in Yorkshire. 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon, approximately 460 yards for 20 metres, and it's recommending you use a 3.25 needle or US 3, 40 degrees in a machine wash. I love charity shop yarn. I support charity shops a lot. There's another one, no label, just 50p, which is about I'd say 75 grams in that. I'd say 75 grams. This is another one, which is the same as that. I got that one for 50p. So that's quite good for sock wool. And I've got that one, but it's got no label, so I don't know what I've done with the label for that one. So yeah. So what have I got planned for the rest of this month? Well, finish that sock off, make another beanie, finish off those little oblongs, they're not squares. I'm not sure when. I think the display for these will be in March, and I might put the details on in the description, but I'll let you have a think about that first. Let's see who knows. Ola Joe will know. Now that's a hint. That should tell you what it's all about if Ola Joe knows. Now what else did I get? Oh yeah, I forgot I got I won another prize. That was in the bottom of my bag. It's come in there. It was on Alyssa's live. No, Melissa's live. Blimey, them two. Melissa's crochet knits. No, Melissa's. Anyway, on her live, Alyssa, Queen Bee, was giving away stitch markers. Now look at them. So I won those. And just put them back in the bag so I don't lose them. Got a card. And it says, thanks for being a supporter of my channel as well. And that is from Alyssa. So thank you, Alyssa. I don't know how to tag people in my videos. It'll be something that I will have to look into. I'm sure I can just type in their YouTube name and it should be taggable, or I'm not sure. Anyway, I think that is it. Yes, I think that is it. Now then, I've got just a couple of little things to show you. My mum does sewing, as explained in another video, and she sends off sewing patterns to a friend who's on eBay for free. She doesn't charge her. We buy them in the charity shop for 25p for sewing patterns that are in a, you know, unopened. And she buys material from her off eBay, and every now and again she gets free gifts. So would anybody like some crocheted flowers? Now the light is reflecting off them, but who would somebody like these in a giveaway? Now I know at the moment the parcel rates have gone up around the world, but I was thinking about when maybe when I get to 500, put these. There's 6 in these altogether. I don't know what you would put them with. Obviously something that you've crocheted. I am learning to crochet, but I'm not going to keep these for myself. I'd rather give these away, so to somebody that'll use them. So if you think they'd be alright as in a giveaway, for when I reach 500, let me know in the comments below. Now here's another charity shop buy. It's not knitting related or crochet related, but for £1 I got a bag of letters, numbers and symbols, and I found out that the black at the back is magnetic, and I thought I would use them maybe on that sign there, or the one next to it. I'm not sure, because I don't have many letters for those to do a lot of writing, but I thought I could use these for a message. Get some magnetic backing, stick them on and create a sentence for a future video. What do you think? So that's that. I don't have anything else to show you, so there we go. How long have I been on? 41 minutes? That's not bad. It's a lot longer than my previous video, I'll say that. So thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel and you've stayed this long, thank you. Welcome in. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell. Ding, 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 ding. So you don't miss any future videos that I'm doing. I will eventually do a live. I tried to do one today, but I've got some files to download and my camera's not working, so I couldn't even do a video, so I'm using my phone. Yeah, so everybody that's watched me before, thank you for coming back, and here's to the next video. Thank you.